Good afternoon. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for having me here. Great class, right? I'm the third year, I think I'm the third year candidate, what do you call it? Third class. That's it. Third set of last year, I did history here. And it was a very memorable moment for me. Even though we got a lot of interjections with strikes, we were fighting the Babangida and the rest of those days. So, I'm thankful for the experience here. I'm also very thankful for Professor Abubakar Momo. I think this one was named after him. He was a great person, a great lecturer, and a great friend of mine. So I really feel very honored to be here under his roof, so to speak. Professor Momo was, I just kept enough. He's a great man. And so one of the motivations for coming here was when I saw the name Professor Momo attached to the invitation. And I said, I have to do my best to come here. So thank you for having me. I'd like to basically, do protocol observe, but also thank the university and the departments, so the faculty for inviting me, especially Professor Lawal, Dr. Moshut, and my brother here, Dr. Ushuri. I also like to thank my co-guests, Honorable Ajala and Honorable Bosu. They're great individuals, great politicians. I have tremendous respect for them. I am an appointee, but they are elected officials. They went to the people and sought permission to represent them. It's a great task and great achievement. I'd like you guys to please give a round of applause. I'm one of the many senior special assistants to the President, President Bola Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, for about 8 years now. My family has known him even longer than that. And obviously, he's a great man. He's a mentor, he's a great leader. And he knows how to seek out talent and also utilize them. I owe so much to him. And Lagos State owes a lot to him for his leadership and insight. I'm also a big fan of our governor, Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu, for his great work he's done in Lagos State. My background is in policy. I did a bachelor's in history in LASU with other professors, Session Oyewusi, I can't remember his name, sorry, Oyewusi, and Professor Kuni Lawal of his Desert Maybe, and Professor Ogoremi, who passed away. Yes. So I have great tutors here. I have great memories and passion for history and politics. A lot of them came from these great mentors of mine. So I was chosen to work for the then candidates or civilian, Asiwaju Bola Tinubu, not mainly on competence. I came in because of loyalty. My father worked with him in the House of Assembly. I've been with him for years, and he saw me as a loyal person with potentials for good work and competence to serve him and to serve the government. But as you come in as a loyal person, you also enter and maintain yourself as a competent person. So competence is extremely important. What Asiwaju used to say is that we don't trade in anything else apart from loyalty. Loyalty is a currency in politics. So no matter how competent you are, no matter how meritorious you will be, loyalty is the factor there. But thank God, I also come well read and learned, so I can also provide tremendous value. The first question came from Professor Olayiwola about UK education. What I can just say is, first of all, I'm a political appointee. I'm not an elected member like my guest here. So I'm limited to what I can say. I'm not here representing the president. I'm only his aide. I'm not an advisor. So I can only just reiterate government policy on education, especially terrestrial or upper education at this moment. Government has started a student loan scheme, which was about to start. So this hopefully will alleviate a lot of institutions, especially higher institutions, regarding funding. So students will be able to sort their own funding from the government or financial bodies and take care of their education costs, which is vastly subsidized by the government, either state or federal government at the moment. So hopefully that helps us being closer to the margin of education funding and also better ability to pay for lecturers, research, development that we are missing in this country at the moment compared to other places around the world like the United Kingdom. So the student loan scheme hopefully should alleviate the government from these, subsidizing education and more funding being put towards other aspects of education apart from student enrollment and school fees. Paul also mentioned the policy advice. I don't give policy advice to the president. I'm an aide, senior special assistant. But as having a relationship with him, I can also drop my own 2 cents, which I do when the opportunity arises. What I can also say, based on, is the fact that this government is here to reform the system. It is not business as usual. There's a very, very difficult decisions and actions the government will take that is pinching everybody. But number alone, it will make a better difference for all of us in the near future. Paul also talked about loyalty. Yes, loyalty is key in politics. If you are loyal, you get rewarded for your loyalty and your service. Loyalty is a currency that is traded. So I'm sure people have friends, family members, colleagues that you belong to, and you've seen over the years how that loyalty has paid off. So it's no difference in politics, it's just more enhanced. So I can basically state categorically that loyalty is the biggest aspect of politics as far as I'm concerned. The next gentleman, I think it was Dr. Solomon, I'm not sure, asked me a question on the economic policy of the government. Basically, it's again on the economic reforms that the president and the current administration is doing at the moment. The reforms are needed and overdue. They're very painful, extremely painful. I wish I could, say nicer things than that. But I'm praying, I'm hoping, and I'm quite sure in the next few, months and years, we'll see a difference in the general restructuring the government is doing at the moment. We've got grace. Beyond that, I just would like to say that the most important thing we have in this country is our relationship with the people that is governing us. Our votes, our relationship with them, and also the manner in which our country is governed, from the local government to the state government to the national presidency. We should take this for granted. We should, even governments in the university body, we should take this for granted. We should hold everybody accountable. They should not take our vote for granted. They should not take our presence for granted. But we should also be well educated about their intentions and how, in many ways, how these intentions are made to improve us. And if it doesn't improve us, we should hold them account and ensure that we're not here just to sit on the benches with cheap parties.